We share. Oh, take a ride with me.
It is great to be with you today. In my story the last time I was here, recall how I was wrongly accused of killing my madam and rendered homeless again. By this time, I was 28 and an adult. One day, I went to the man whom we used to go to for weaving of clothes. I begged him to employ me. He agreed, and I started working for him while sleeping in his shop. It was so good to me. He let me use his old sewing machine and he taught me how to sew male clothes and even helped me open a bank account. He encouraged me to rent a shop and get a house. One day he walked into the shop with a woman who took one look at me and called me Boma. I told her that my name is not Boma. She asked me my name and I told her that my name is Sunshine Jackson. By this time I had decided to take the name of the only person who had been kind to me. She said I looked like Boma. She asked me who my parents were and I told her that I don't have parents. She said it's not true, that everyone has a parent. I said, not me. She was shocked, but just dropped the topic and gave me the clothes she wanted me to sew for her. We chatted for a while and Uncle J left with her. 2 weeks later, Uncle J called me to come to his shop and see him. When I got there, I saw that woman and another woman along with Uncle J. Immediately the woman saw me, she jumped on me and grabbed me, screaming, "Boma!" I was shocked. I gently pried her hands from mine and told her that I am not Boma. She said she knew, since her Boma was dead. But who am I? I told her my name. She insisted that I was an exact replica of her daughter. She insisted that I tell her who my parents were and where I was born, since it was possible that I am Boma's twins who was stolen at birth. At that point, I thought to myself that it is possible that the people whom I called family may not be my family, because they insisted I told them my story. 3 months later, Boma's mother came back with her brother, who walked into the shop and introduced himself as the owner of the sperm that produced me. I asked him what that meant, and he proceeded to tell me that my father used to be his best friend. Daddy and mommy had been childless for years, and daddy wanted to have a child, so daddy had approached him to sleep with mommy. My dad had convinced my mom to do it for him. Mom in her desperation had agreed, and I was conceived. Well, when I was born, I turned out to be a girl, and my father was angry. He wanted a boy. The relationship between them got sore. After a while, Mom had my younger brothers, who are twins, and then my other sisters, and the last girl, all children of my father. My sperm donor father said he got a better job and relocated. He told me that he had a wife and children and did not want to have anything to do with me. He gave me a check of 3 million and told me to forget about him since he never planned to have me as a child. He was only helping my parents. He said he was tired of my family and their drama. Very funny. His actions made me wonder why my parents hated me that much. Well, I took the money and got a bigger space, upgraded my shop to a designer place, added makeup and wigs to it, and added value to my life. With time, I added a boutique to my shop. I would sew the clothes and sell them in my boutique. Money is no longer a problem, but I want to have a family. This is where my problem lies. Boma's mother wants me to become her daughter since she has no other child. She is a sweet woman who had become a mother figure in my life. What do I have to lose by replacing Boma? I don't even have a previous identity. I could just slide into her life and let her mother me. I need a family, but her brother, my sperm donor father, says it's over his dead body. I'm about to get married to the love of my life. My mother happens to be colleagues with his mother. She saw our pre-wedding pictures and has been urging me to forgive her. Her children had probably heard the truth too and went to make peace with her. They also came to plead with me to forgive them. I forgive her, but I can't forget. I can't forget what she put me through. I forgive them, but I can't forget either. I want to be given out as Uncle Jay's daughter. He has no problem with that, but my mother's husband is claiming to be my father and says that he will not have another person give his daughter out in marriage while he is still alive and healthy. Did I tell you how much I hate that man? Boma's mother, who is supposed to be my mother on that day, is insisting that I be married in my sperm donor's father's house, or else she will not be there. And I love her so much that I don't want to hurt her, but that will cause serious confusion and problems for my father. How will he explain to his wife and kids? And I would rather remain single than allow my mother stand as the mother on that day. Sperm donor father will never allow that to happen. And I truly do not want to put him in a mess with his wife and children, who are also my siblings, right? Worst of all, my fiancé says he wants to marry his wife from her rightful parents. I don't even know who my rightful parents are. And what should I do? I love this man and I don't want to lose him. Please advise me. Please share and inspire family. Be just and considerate in your advice.